What is up, everybody? Dan and the Fireman. Hopefully I'm blocking the sun here. But let's talk about who makes the most reliable motorcycle. I'm out here on the Honda Rebel. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's number 2. Let's jump into it. So before I jump into it, like I always do, I gotta give credit where credit's due. I didn't do the research because I did not survey 12,300 motorcycles. So these ratings are based on a Consumer Report survey of more than 1,000 subscribers who reported on more than 12,300 motorcycles from model years 2008 to 2014. 10 brands were surveyed, okay? So we're gonna go over the top 10 that were surveyed. So we're gonna be going over the top 10 motorcycles from these Consumer Reports. I like Consumer Reports. They do some quality stuff, so I trust them. For this analysis, they adjusted for mileage driven over a 12-month period and estimated repair rates for 4-year-old models without a service contract. Let's go down this way. I'm just driving around my new places. So I'm riding the Honda Rebel. Don't tell Nikki, please. Don't tell Nikki. And what I'm gonna do is this is like a normal top 10 video. I'm tired of those. I'm tired of doing top 10. I'm tired of going from 10 to 1 or 1 to 10, whatever it is. We're gonna mix it up. So number two. Oh, I gotta turn off the blinker, 1 second. Number 2 is Suzuki and Honda. Boom. They tied for second at 12% failure rate. So a 12% failure rate for Honda and Suzuki. Those are really good motorcycles. That is something that really think about. And I'm riding a Honda Rebel 500 with ABS 2018. Great motorcycle. I love it. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, 12% failure rate for Hondas and Suzukis. There you go. All right. Number 4. Uh-oh, we're starting to have a pattern. We got even numbers over here, but Victory. The Victory is at 17%. Victory, there's no more Victories anymore. Polaris got rid of the Victory. So at this point, failure rates are probably either going to plummet or or go up because they don't sell them anymore. So I don't know if you're gonna find parts and all that stuff. But Polaris does make Indian Scout, so I wonder when Indian's gonna be popping up on this list. And it's gonna be a lot of difference. Hopefully the sun's not. You know, I'm gonna turn around because the sun's an issue. We got another rider right here. What's up, bro? Oh, he waved at me. He's a scooter. Bluebell. Ooh, I love that Bluebell ice cream. I'm gonna face you guys over here. All right. So number 1. Number 1 is Yamaha. Yamaha, what does it say? 11% failure rate. So it barely beat Honda and Suzuki at 12%. So Yamaha's number 1 at 11%. Yamaha has some quality stuff. So if you have a Yamaha, congrats. You're number 1. Now I know why people do it in order because I already lost my spot. So we went over number 2, 4, and 1. If anybody wants to make timestamps, that'd be awesome. Make timestamps of all the ones. Anyways, number 3. Actually, you know what? Let's not do number 3. Let's do number 7. Ducati. Ducati, 33% failure rate. So 1 in 3 motorcycles from Ducati has a failure rate. Holy crap, that's insane. That's crazy. Now, they didn't go into detail about what constitutes a failure rate. So, I mean, who knows? It could be like an electrical issue. It could be, you know, from the factory. It could have been like a handlebar issue, like they got loose, or like a sheared bolt. I have no idea. I will have the link in the description to what the article and where I got my information from Consumer Reports. But here's the thing is that it's got a 33% failure rate. So maybe they took it in the shop and they couldn't handle it themselves. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Yamahas and Kawasaki's and Suzuki's are very easy to work on. I don't know. Do you have one? Are they easy to work on? Let me know. Number 9. Remember, Honda and Suzuki tied for second. So there you go. That's why there's only a 9. Can-Am. That's weird, huh? I wouldn't have thought of Can-Am being on this list. Can-Am's a 42% failure rate. Almost half of all Can-Ams fail. That's terrible. Damn. Kind of wanted a Can-Am though. I mean, I really wanted to try out the three-wheelers and stuff. I really want to try out one like the sportier one. Just, you know, just to give you guys a good review. But a 42% failure rate, I really hope that if I ever do a review on a Can-Am, it doesn't fail on me. Well, you know, maybe if it does, it gets some good clicks. All right. I know a lot of you guys are here because of this. I ride one personally. Hint, hint. All right, I ride a Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson at number 5. It's the middle of the pack at 26%. So about a quarter of all Harley Davidsons have a failure rate. There's no wood, I'm not gonna say anything, but I did have my Sportster clutch blow up on me. I did replace it, so that is definitely a failure rate. That is definitely something that happens. I was able to replace it though. Thank Jeebus. Thank you. I'm so happy I was able to replace it. But yeah, that's definitely one of those things that fails. But here's the thing, Harley Davidson's, it's like what, a 40 to 50% market share of all motorcycles on the road. So a 25% failure rate of like 40% of all motorcycles on the road, that's not bad considering, you know, Can-Am, you hardly see those things and it's got a 42% failure rate. Does that make sense? All right, let's make sure I'm actually paying attention. Number 8, BMW, a 40% failure rate. Now that's a running joke I see on the forums that BMWs are like in video game terms. I keep going back to that. Or glass cannons. They're amazing bikes. But they're made out of glass. You know, they fail. They have all this technology. They're amazing bikes, but they just happen to fail. And a 40% failure rate, that kind of makes sense when it comes to all the rumors. Anecdotal stuff does have a place in society. Just because you can't prove it with facts doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Does that make sense? Because it still happens. If it's being reported by a bunch of people, if they are reputable sources, you don't want to find trolls out there. But anecdotally, I see. Oh shoot! Anecdotally, I was waiting for that guy to move. Anecdotally, you find people on forums saying, "Hey, this failed, and a lot of it is like I said, the running rumor of BMW. All right, I think we are at the last one. I think so. How much time have we been? We haven't really been using a lot of time. We are at the last one. Triumph. All right, Triumph at 29%. Man, I got like a runny nose. It's allergy season. 29% failure rate. Triumph motorcycles. I really like the Triumph Bobber. Hopefully that's not one of them. Hopefully it's one of the older models because Triumph is an older brand. Same thing with all these pretty much, except for Can-Am. I don't know why they have such a failure rate. You know, let's just pop off the motorcycle. We got to be quick though because there's no parking sign. I'm doing something illegal here. So Triumph has a, let's just turn this. Triumph has a 42%, or not 42, 29%. Let's see. 20. This is why I have my phone out because I keep forgetting. 29% failure rate. I really wonder on all these motorcycles. What brand, or not what brand, but what model has that failure rate? You know, you could have, let's take Harley for instance, because I kind of know a little bit about Harley. Let's say the failure rate on the new Softails, like a new Softail Fat Bob, for instance, is like 80%. I'm just throwing random shit out there. 80%. But then Sportsters, like the one I ride, are like 10%. You know, so they average out, you know. So I wonder if there's a brand or a model, there you go. A model of a certain brand that is skewing their numbers. Because it doesn't go over models, it goes over manufacturers and brands. So, I mean, I know there's stuff out there that's like, you know, don't get that model year, don't get the 2009, you know, because they have this issue, but in 2012 they fixed it. You know what I mean? So don't take this as gospel. Do your own research. So if you're looking for a motorcycle, do your own research and find out what brand. Go to the forums, go to this. You're spending a lot of money on a motorcycle, okay? This isn't something you don't want to, you just want to, God, I got like a booger. Sorry, it's allergies, man. Let's go ahead and close this up so you don't see my ugly face. So do your research, guys. Do your research. Make sure you're getting the right motorcycle for you, and then, you know, make sure the brand, the model year, all that stuff. Look up the common issues that people have before you go out and buy a motorcycle. Okay, so these failure rates, they give you an idea of where and what it is. It's just fun stuff. It's a good list to look at, and it's exciting to see where your bike is. My Honda and my Harley, let's see where they are on the list. But definitely check and make sure if you're gonna go buy a bike, find out all the issues. Look up consumer reports. Look up anything that has a recall. All those things. All right. So guys, I hope you guys do your stuff
and let me know in the comments what bike you have. All right? Tell me what bike you have. With that said, I hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and stay tuned for the DDFM show coming up.